thoughts and prayers to my guy, Basquiat Mines, a.k.a. Jason Bourne. I don't know, sometime this weekend, I just started to see, well, first, the twins, showed me a post in which somebody was saying, get well, you gotta come out of it or whatever. And I just think it's so classless to like go to somebody close to him and ask what happened or whatever. But what I do know is he is unconscious and he's at Bellevue Hospital. I'm hearing that there has been improvement in his condition, but what I'm hearing is still hasn't regained consciousness. It's one of like the realest guys in the business. Like every time I see him working with a particular artist, I just see them shining. I see them moving. I see them doing shows. I see them doing radio. He holds events, for his artists as well as other artists. Just definitely one of the good guys in the business, man. And one of the people that I met online and actually had a chance to actually shake his hand a few times, man. Just a good dude. And we're just hoping that he pulls out of it and gets back to work. Shout out to some of his clients, Cameron J and the Homette, Vegas Black, man. So and speaking of Cameron J, man, let's just go into one of his joints. This is off of his album December Sun, Yatu Sabe. It's the playlist, y'all.
Cameron J. Ray J. Talk to him.
Te robaste mi atención con lo que tienes en el pantalón. Con eso quiero una conversación, pero la quiero en tu habitación. Me tienes loco esa miradita, a mí me gusta tu cinturita. Comerte completo es lo que quiero, formar dentro de ti un aguacero. Si me regalas una noche no podrás olvidar. Si te hago lo que yo quiero y no se va a terminar. Ya tú sabes lo que yo ando buscando. Me tienes preguntando, comerte para cuando. Ya tú sabes lo que yo ando buscando. Me tienes preguntando, comerte para cuando.
Listen, little mama, gotta tell you that you bad. Just looking at you right now, gotta have that. Love your little waist, how you want, baby, my God. Just tryna be the only song on your iPod. Slow it down for me, baby, gotta make it last. Hole in your pool, girl, tryna make a splash. Rosé, sip it up, baby, grab another cup. Now head to the bedroom, we about to back shots to your knees weak. Let me please thee, don't rush, take your time. Gotta tease me, honestly, I just wanna give it to you all night. That spot right there, that's how you moan right. Only been an hour, baby girl, I ain't done yet. Grab a little ice, put it there, here's a numb yet. Put you on the counter, have some fun with the food here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like a new year.
Ya tú sabes lo que yo ando buscando. Me tienes preguntando, comerte para cuando. Ya tú sabes lo que yo ando buscando. Me tienes preguntando, comerte para cuando. Pa' decirte la verdad tengo curiosidad de saber si tenemos compatibilidad. Hacerte mía se ha vuelto una necesidad. Solo dime dónde y cuándo, por ti es que estoy esperando. Me tienes alucinando, no sé qué estás esperando. ¿Por qué tanto te demoras? Dame el lugar y la hora. Ya quiero tenerte a solas. Algo de ti me descontrola. Ya sabes todo lo que pasa por mi mente.
Do, baby girl.
Buscando, me tienes preguntando, comerte para cuando.
Roll with us, so roll with them.
Ya tú sabes lo que yo ando buscando. buscando, me tienes preguntando, comerte para cuando.
All right, that's Cameron J. Yatu Sabe. There was a segment on TV in which a New York Times political reporter was discussing Mike Bloomberg, former New York City mayor, former presidential candidate, and the money he spent and what could have been done instead of that. And I know, we don't count people's pockets. But there's something that bothers me about those who quickly jump to the defense of Bloomberg being able to spend his money how he see fit, and I agree with that. And they were like, "Oh, you're stupid for naming how many people are in America, and if he had gave everybody $1 million." Right? And I'm like, you're losing me because of this. If anybody heard those Bloomberg commercials, what were they about? Helping black people. Black empowerment, black home ownership. What was it? 1 million new black homeowners was one of the. So imagine what $1 million would do for all that. For not just black people, but everybody. Now, I bring this up, right? Because what is the dialogue usually when it comes to rich black people? Oh, instead of getting 5 cars, you feed the hungry. You could do something for your community. And all of those things are true. Usually they come from an area, where people don't have a lot. And they should give back. But why is it okay to count the pockets of people who, if Bloomberg woke up with their money, he couldn't even imagine waking up with a rapper's money. Not even Jay's. Think about this, y'all. This man spent $500 million. And I want to say we spent $500, but if we spent $500 like that, we be kind of tight. So let's go down to 50, where you might be tight, but it's like, damn, y'all lost $50, whatever, But 500, nah. So it's got to be 50, all right? It's probably 5, but I'm going to just try to keep it somewhat respectful. So imagine being able to spend $500 million like someone in our tax bracket would spend $50. And all people are saying is that all these programs you're doing, imagine what $1 million stimulus to each person in the country would do. And of course, other millionaires, billionaires and billionaires, of course, they would be exempt. But imagine that being done instead of buying useless television advertising, which all it did was force people who were against your candidacy to pull out all the bad things you've ever done or said about black people. So I get the whole, that really doesn't make, I'm like, I don't see why it doesn't. If his main focus was, I'm gonna on day one, he was gonna sign into law this act, that act, all designed to economically empower black people. Not my word. This is what these political ads said. So once again, imagine what $1 million to a black family would be. Imagine how that would help. They don't need your home ownership program. They can buy their own house. And for those to argue that spending that amount of money on media, in which at the very best it was a long shot. So at the very worst, you knew that you were gonna be wasting this money. And it's okay for a billionaire, to just basically take $500 million and then light on fire. Hell, even if he ain't want to give a dime to anybody except homeless veterans, I'd be cool with that. Shit, even if you only wanted to give it to homeless veterans in New York City. So I'm not saying like go into this billionaire talk like a Nina Turner. Shout out to her. Keep doing your thing, sister, and keep speaking your mind. You know, I don't always agree, but I hate how they try to muffle you and they try to silence you while they allow others to attack you. I saw it with Jason Johnson, and I also saw it with that Hillary Rosen lady or whatever. And shame on you, Chris Cuomo. You know, for sitting there and continuing to allow that lady to overtalk Miss Turner at every turn. And you just sat there with the dumb look. Like, I don't understand what this is about. Anytime a black woman is she's convinced of what she believes in and she speaks strongly about it, it's like it's this danger to everybody or whatever. But my original point was I'm not like, you're a billionaire, however you got it, whatever. But if we're not going to address the state of which this country is in, and that people who claim to love this country would rather piss away like more than what the gross domestic product is for probably 3/4 of the countries on this earth, just to say he ran for president, because it wasn't to be president, because he knew he wasn't going to win. So if we can't talk about that, then let these black actors and rappers and whatever buy all the damn jewelry and cars and sneakers and whatever they want and let them live as well. Because when you have somebody who can actually change this country with one gesture, but decided to spend that money on political ads, and it's people out there saying, the people that are saying how he could have given it out to the 327 million and still had over 100 million in change, like are naive or, you know, not realistic or whatever. I don't get that. What do we always hear? Oh, you know, black people, they always flashy though, but white people, they, you know, they'll wear $2 sneakers and $5 jeans. And ain't that the talk? You know, you could never tell what a billionaire looked like or whatever because they wouldn't dress like that. But then black people with all the name brands on, you know, oh, they everything got to be name brand, but they broke